Hi guys, back to another video. This video I'll tell you why you shouldn't have one of these floppy, disgusting, colorful, cheap trash keyboard covers in rubber especially. Well, one is if you have a MacBook Air or you have, if you type like this, okay, it's gonna be much quieter. But if you type like that, you're like eating like a dog. It's like you have no manners, you see. Okay, it makes it quiet, but you have no manners. So I would highly recommend typing in some mannery way because it's quite uncivilized typing like that, especially in public. And also it's quite noisy and it's quite disturbing. And also it looks like you have no skill and you have no patience with your computer. So if you get angry, kind of like this, it's like getting raging on your computer every day. It's not really the nicest thing to do to your computer, especially when you have a new one. But second thing is when you put these things on, they look very cheap. You see the colors, it looks cheap. It looks like a bad computer. You see, the computer looks so much beautiful without it. It's just like putting trash accessories on a high-end computer makes the high-end computer look trash. Like, why do you do that? It's like so stupid. And so you see, it's just like bubbles. Okay, you might not have that when it's new, but after a little bit, it's gonna have that. Okay, let's say you have dust, so you wash it, and after you stretch it, and then after you start getting angry, you start doing that, and then you start getting the dust off, and then you stretch it, and then after you get like weird shaped, and then after sometimes you get these bumps everywhere, and then they just don't go. Another reason is, as you can see here, I never wear this. I put this on and then take it off because that's why would I make this video? I'm not gonna like talk the opposite of what I feel. Well, if you see carefully here, I don't have it, but you will have marks every time you open it. And also your computer is touching this because your computer is designed to be touching like a little gap between this. But if you have that, it just sticks out. It's not like there's no thickness. See, so you have a mark and it gets really obvious and you get the keyboard mark. And why would you have that? And then you have to clean your computer all the time. If you don't touch a computer, then you have no problem, but now you will have to because you get the keyboard like reflection. Why would you want a keyboard reflection? That's just so pathetic. That's why you shouldn't want one of those stuff, especially when it comes with colors. And you can have a MacBook Air in gold and silver and space gray. There's a color choice, and the whole thing, that's aluminum's that color. And for you guys that love to have these bright colors and stuff like that, blue, well, you have IMAX in that color, and probably Apple's coming out with the next MacBook Airs will have in these colors also. Doesn't make sense. This is just, I'm putting this in the bin. It's just absolute garbage. And I'll tell you, now let's talk about why you should have one of these keyboard covers for your computer. Here I got MacBook Pro. It looks so beautiful. It's thin. It looks really nice. It looks expensive. It is expensive, but it looks really a good computer. It's aluminum. It's not like plastic like Windows computer. That's why I don't like Windows computers. It's plastic. And then you just put this plastic, weird shaped case. It looks like your gaming case, but you can't game with Macs unless you're quite pathetic. And even it says here, don't use. Actually, that's a joke. But anyway, and also it just like, and then when you put it on, it just cracks. It just doesn't feel right. It's like cracking when you're cracking fingers. It's like that. It doesn't feel right. And then after you put the bottom bit, no, and then it has like fans that's misplaced fans that doesn't exist. And then your rubber is like, and then after you have to crack it, and it takes like 5 minutes to put it on. And also this one looks really ugly. It makes the computer double thickness. Just look, it's so much thicker now than before with just this keyboard. Another thing is when you're opening it, see, it doesn't open like halfway. What's a good? And then it's like you have a trash hinge. You see, the hinge is absolute garbage. So if you take this thingy off. And they're actually not that cheap. They're actually quite expensive, these covers. It's not like some cheap stuff. See? It stays there. That's called a good hinge, you see. Samsung is making so much effort on making their Z Flip 3 hinge much better than Z Flip because of how much stays there. As if you put this keyboard on, it's basically no opening. Just look. That's absolute garbage. It's like, what the hell? So you have to have this, and then it's also wiggly. You see, you touch it, it just it looks like it just, oh my god. And also you get a reflection here. Yeah, but if you have without this, you get a beautiful Apple logo reflection. I think you might want to have an Apple logo reflection over the trash. You can see there the Apple reflection. So that's quite nice. But this weird shape reflection, it looks disgusting. And your MacBook Pro looks much better. And yeah, so you shouldn't have it, and it makes it, as I said, much thicker. And also, if you have the cheaper MacBook Pro because you want to save some money, well, on the other side, the cutouts are all like for most of it, so it just like reminds you that you're just being cheap and that you're just saving money on your computer. And this reminds you that you could have more ports if you want to pay a little bit more money. Yeah, so it's a much more than just saving money, because also you save a lot of money not buying these wasted stuff, and at the end you just have them in your bin and you're just wasting money and bad for the environment because you're polluting with plastic and all that stuff. So yeah, that's basically it. Thank you for watching, and I'll be coming out with some other videos similar to this, and if you like this humor, please put in the comments below, and yeah, just tell me what do you think I should do for my next video. And also I'll be coming out with some other like stuff like this of what you shouldn't buy or should buy, because most YouTubers all say, oh, buy this, buy this, buy this, but like not all of them tell you what not to buy.